Councilmember Dowdy?
Mr. McKinnon, is there going to be a residency clause in this proposal?
No, ma'am.
No. And I have received 2 memos today from, well, one of them's from the Attorney General. And the city of Bisbee enacts a law recognizing a quasi-marital relationship not provided for by Arizona law. It will likely find itself involved in expensive and time-consuming litigation, which it is likely to lose. What are we up against on this?
Well, I think you're up against a political statement from the Attorney General of the state of Arizona. As I interpret this, I don't think it exceeds your authority to recognize civil unions, and we are not asserting that it applies in areas that would be beyond the scope of the jurisdiction of the city of Bisbee. The Attorney General, I had some communication with him last week. I thought I made it clear that we were not asserting that all laws of the state of Arizona changed within the territorial jurisdiction of the city of Bisbee, but they choose to interpret it much broadly so they can make their point that they are not in favor of this. I do not believe that there is a real case in controversy that the Attorney General has against the city of Bisbee. I do believe that there is a desire to make a political statement.
Thank you, Mr. McKinnon. Councilmember Dowdy, do you have any questions? Do you have any discussion? No other discussion? Councilmember Klein, would you like to make some comments?
Yes. I just want to say that Bisbee is I had planned to say that Bisbee was an example of a true melting pot. However, there's a couple of history teachers at the high school that don't use that term anymore, but rather a tossed salad. So I promised I would get tossed salad. And I have to say that I am very proud of our community because we are so diverse, tolerant, and accepting of all people. I think everybody here realizes that this is a symbolic gesture and not legal outside of Bisbee. For me, this is not an approval or disapproval of anyone's lifestyle, and I do feel very strongly against anyone being discriminated against, simply for whom they are or their beliefs. I will not judge anybody on this basis. However, the day will come when we all meet our Maker and receive judgment from Him. I believe my God to be a loving and forgiving God, and that I will be judged on how I've lived my life, how I've raised my children, and what's in my heart. As a council member, I'm not here to promote my personal agenda, but rather to look at what is best for the majority of citizens and represent the city as a whole. I would also like to say that probably most of us, if not all of us, have friends, family, co-workers, or acquaintances that are part of the LBGT community. And I am disheartened that this issue has pitted family against family, friend against friend, and that relationships may be strained or dissolved because of the final vote, however it may end. I do ask the citizens of Bisbee to understand why we are going to vote like we vote and respect our final vote, just as we respect all of your input.
Thank you, Councilmember Klein.